Bitcoin is about to create a massive breakout today. Of course, Bitcoin and the entire crypto market cap have been crashing towards the downside, but right now Bitcoin is starting to create this bullish divergence. At the same time, this falling wedge, my breakdown target, has been getting reached, while that majority of that Bitcoin liquidity is still sitting at the top side. So we need to be talking about that exactly. So can we once again push up the likes back above the 150 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's at short term. And yes, yesterday the crypto markets have been getting absolutely slaughtered back towards the downside. And the problem really isn't with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin quite honestly is just still consolidating inside of this range. But the problem is with the altcoins, because the altcoins are getting absolutely slaughtered. They are bleeding towards the downside. If we have a look into the average correction for the average altcoin, it has been a correction of about minus 42%. So that is absolutely insane. While Bitcoin has been holding up quite nicely, while all of these altcoins have been bleeding and have been crashing towards the downside. But I do think that whenever Bitcoin is finally going to be seeing this breakout towards the upside, going to be reversing back towards the upside, well, at that moment, also the altcoins are going to be seeing a very significant bounce. So that is going to be very important. That is why we need to be having a look into what's Bitcoin right now. Because if Bitcoin is going to be bouncing back towards the upside, all of these altcoins are going to be bouncing even harder towards the upside. So yeah, having a look into what's Bitcoin, well, Bitcoin is creating this falling wedge pattern right now. And yes, this is a bullish biased reversal pattern that is definitely looking extremely good. And if we are going to be having a look back into what's history, we can actually be seeing for Bitcoin that each and every single time, whenever we started to create this pattern, a reversal towards the upside has been getting initiated. So once again, the same exact thing is happening. We are creating the same structure. Now, this does not have to mean we need to be seeing this breakout towards the upside. We can, of course, also be breaking this one out towards the downside. But what is going to be extremely important is that we are going to be seeing our breakout very, very soon. I think we still have some more room left to be getting this breakout by tomorrow, but probably we are already going to be seeing this breakout by today. We are getting squeezed inside of this pattern by our level of resistance, by our level of support, and we need to be making a decision anytime soon if we are either going to be breaking this resistance or if we're going to be breaking this support towards the downside. Now, first of all, yes, this is a bullish biased pattern, so a break towards the upside is going to be more likely. On top of that, if we are going to be having a look into what's a Bitcoin charts, we are forming this bullish divergence, which is also signaling us that more strength is actually coming in. So also a bounce is going to be extremely likely because of these bullish divergences. Now, in the recent few days, Bitcoin has already been seeing some kind of a breakdown. Of course, that official price target is sitting at that 62.5k level. Now, I have been targeting this level of support next if we were going to be breaking this one towards the downside. That level has exactly been getting reached, and we have been finding support from of this level of support. I do expect that we are going to be getting held by this level of support, but definitely if we are going to be breaking down of this level, of course, we are also going to be breaking this falling wedge towards the downside. But at the same time, I do think that this price target is still going to be getting reached. So definitely keep that in mind. If we are going to be breaking this one towards the downside, we could be seeing some lower numbers getting reached. But on top of our bullish divergence for Bitcoin, we can actually also be seeing that the majority of the Bitcoin liquidity is actually sitting at the top side. And we do know that Bitcoin always tends to follow that majority of the liquidity. Right now, that majority of the liquidity is actually sitting above these most important levels of resistance. Now, if we are going to be reaching these levels, of course, that's gonna mean that we are going to be seeing this bullish breakout. On top of this bullish structure and this bullish divergences, we are also seeing liquidity on that top side, and also we can still be seeing that Bitcoin is still trading inside of this uptrend. We are still possibly about to create a new higher low. Now, we are still actually trading inside of this uptrend unless we are going to be breaking below this low, in my opinion. So there's definitely still some more room left, but that larger Bitcoin trend is definitely still bullish. But Bitcoin is also still creating this bullish megaphone patterns. Also on these larger time frames, this is still looking extremely good in my opinion. But guys, anyways, if you're going to be getting interested in trading yourself, definitely make sure to check out that link down below, because over on MarchX, you can be trading with up to 100x leverage. And the thing I like about MarchX is that you can be using all of these coins as collateral. For example, Solana, Litecoin, Ethereum. You can be using all of these coins as collateral. And the best thing is, with that link down below, you will be getting a free $50 on your initial sign up. On top of that, another $50 whenever you deposit $100. So that is absolutely insane. Now, if you're going to be using my code down below, you're also going to be getting a free 20% on top of whatever you are going to be depositing. So if you deposit $1,000, you're going to be getting another $200 completely for free. And also with this code, you can be covering up to 50% of your trading fees. So definitely make sure to be checking it out with that link down below. Anyways, like I've been talking about, yes, Bitcoin is still just consolidating over here. Bitcoin volatility is still sitting at all-time lows. A big move is going to be inevitable anytime soon. Of course, these Bollinger Bands are right now squeezing us in. Now, what I would like to say is the longer we are going to be trading inside of these Bollinger Bands and the longer we are going to be getting squeezed in, well, the bigger the move will eventually be. So keep that in mind. The longer we are going to be consolidating over here, the more explosive the move will eventually be. Now, anyways, altcoins are absolutely getting slaughtered. I actually hosted this Twitter Spaces yesterday. It was absolutely epic. I have been talking about the fact that right now is not going to be the time to be panicking. Right now is going to be the time to be buying. At least that is what I'm doing. I am buying the fear. I'm buying altcoins right now. Anyways, guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.